Now it's my time. Now it's my fish that. Winner go home, give it your all, but put my city on.
Hello. Out there. And get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now here's Giddey. Pass to Anunoby. And Edwards puts up a deep three. Three-pointer, no good. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Nets. And Doris, for Brooklyn, what do you think their biggest challenge will be retooling this roster?
BA, one of the problems they face, they don't own many of their own draft picks. So acquiring key pieces has to come through trades and free agency. And with that, you then have to have the salary cap implications to deal with. This is not easy.
Williamson, no good. Giddey with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. Outside Durant. Clock at 6. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Boy, KD's so good with that up fake. He knows once he's got his man in the air, all he's got to do is jump into him and create the foul shots.
All right, folks, get your running shoes on. Both of these teams want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
Here's Giddey. The Nets making their last shot. Outside Durant. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Garland. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Hayes. Back to Garland. To the inside. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Here's a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Now Edwards. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
First team foul.
Garland with the ball. Making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. And he gets that one.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
Pass to Durant. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
Now here's Garland. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Edwards. Here's Durant to the paint. Here's Giddey. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Brooks.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Garland. Now Hayes. Back to Garland. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's Durant. Covered by Williamson. Back to Edwards. Outside Giddey. On the take. Holmgren with the block.
Get it out of here. Holmgren too much defensively.
That one goes. Count it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Giddey. No points so far. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Outside Durant. Spins to win the drought. And that one drops for him.
With KD's length and size, there aren't many defenders he simply can't shoot over.
Here's Garland. Pass to Hayes. Brooks outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Well, at that size, guys, doesn't take much elevation for Chet to finish. The D has to do a better job keeping him out of the paint.
Now here's Giddey. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Anunoby on the wing. The 3 is up. Sinks the tray.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
We've seen our fair share of NBA players from the UK. Is Anunoby the most successful, you think?
Well, B.A., how about this? I mean, he's the first player from the United Kingdom to win an NBA championship. Back in 2019, he was part of that Raptors championship. And think about this. He has now turned himself into that coveted, elite defensive player on the wing, so needed in today's NBA. No shot is outside my range, or so Darius Garland believes.
Pass to Anunoby. The 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. The Nets with a lead. And here's Hayes. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Pass to Mays. Here's McDermott. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Zinkoff. And a miss there on the triple. After having trailed for a while, they could retake the lead.
Nice effort to battle back and put themselves in this position.
Here's Nembhard. And stolen by Stewart. Pass to Johnson. Here's Nembhard. Six to shoot. Launches it from deep. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. Brooklyn trailing. Now Hayes. Pass to Mays. Back to Hayes. McDermott inside. Releases from 15. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Now Portland with it. Here's Nembhard. Still no points. Out to Horford. Pass to Nembhard. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. No good. And that makes him 0 for 3. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Trailing by 2. Back to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
1:50 left in the first. Here's Kispert. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. To the wing, right side. Here's Nembhard. Misses the 3.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Here's Vezenkov. The offensive rebound. Second chance effort. And again, it's Brooklyn.
That's about the vision that Chet Holmgren brings to the floor. Sees the entirety of the game and finds a ready shooter.
Here's Nembhard. Giving this team some energy. Averaging a little over 10 points a game. Pass to Stewart. 5 to shoot. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Now here's Hayes. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Johnson. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Nembhard. Takes it inside. Brooklyn with the board.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Hayes with it. Pass to McDermott. Gets it off. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Tie game in Brooklyn. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Now here's McDermott. Yet to see a basket. Here's Vezenkov. And finished off by Hayes.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
And, B.A., that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
Now here's Hayes. Thompson with a screen. Now here's Hayes. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Ooh, Thompson with the block.
That's where Thompson's length comes into play. You think you can sneak a shot over him, but he'll swat it right back at you.
Pass to Mays. Here's the Zinkoff. To the wing on the left. And it's Mays missing. And they recover it. Here's Hayes. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
Now here's Mitchell. He's scoreless. Outside Johnson. 4-3. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Well, Doris, it's special when you get a kid like Cam Johnson who can seriously stretch the floor.
Well, B.A., we know how highly valued deep shooting is. Cameron Johnson from the three-point line is legit dangerous. He's supremely confident. But what I love is he can also put it on the deck. He can also be elite defensively. The best is yet to come from an already talented player.
Portland trailing here. On the wing, Mitchell. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Down low. And Grant, you look at the longevity of Horford's career. He's done a great job reinventing himself.
You know, B.A., he added the 3 to his game once he hit 30, and that has extended his career by changing how he plays. He still can be an X factor on any given night.
After joining forces in 2019, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving only ended up playing 74 games together in Brooklyn.
And think about it, those 74 games were spread over the course of 3 years. Whether it was injuries, off-the-court drama, you name it, it limited their time together. And now the Nets are focused on rebuilding. That was not a successful pairing.
And Grant, as someone whose career spanned eras, you feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, B.A., it's much more difficult, in part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws, and the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
Here's Edwards. From 18 feet away. Tries again. And Adams lays it in. Adams has got his first 2 points of the night.
So many NBA players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league, and he gets after it off the glass.
Here's Mays. Over Giddey. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Right side Durant. Money from the wing. Durant's got 6.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant one of the best, period.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Hawkins. No made baskets yet. Here's Mays. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Length and strength and intimidation. Steven Adams sends it back.
They grab their own miss. Durant. And that's just too close for KD. He finishes inside.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Washington a screen. Pass to McDermott. Here's Thompson. Can't hit that one.
That's a complete effort. Stuck with his man, gets his hand up, and then he doesn't hesitate to finish the possession with the rebounding job.
And here's Edwards. Three-pointer. Thompson pulls it in. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Mays. Washington outside. On the wing, McDermott. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And they're running. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Kevin Durant talked about what keeps him going. He said, quote, simply put, I enjoy hooping. I like when the ball goes through the rim, working on my game, building with the team. It gives me joy that I crave, a kid-like energy. So I'm going to keep chasing that feeling. And the second that goes away, I'll call it quits. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Trailblazers making a switch here. Brooklyn with the ball. 6-point game. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. Williamson inside. Oh, denied by Durant.
Boy, how about the defense from Kevin Durant? Sends that shot back.
Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Pass to Garza. Garland for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Garland's got 8.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
Here's Durant. Durant, so effective inside.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Here's Hawkins. Still without a bucket. Back to Brooks. Pass to Williamson. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Durant. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Now Portland with it. They're on a 13-4 run. Now Edwards. It's intercepted. And now the Nets on the break. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
Portland leading. Durant with it. 10 points for him. Durant puts some moves on. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Hawkins. With his first shot attempt. And it's Brooks missing.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Now here's Mitchell. No points yet. 5 on the clock. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Williamson. Pass to Garza. Back to Williamson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
And he's so dangerous with the ball. You almost have to guard Zion like that.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate at North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
Timeout called, Portland. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
On defense, the Nets. Trailing by 4. Here's Johnson. Off the left rim and out.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Here's Garland. And it's in there. Garland's got 10 points in the game.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy is skilled in creating opportunities.
Here's Nembhard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Stewart. The rebound by the Nets.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And here's Garland. 10 points for him. Right wing. Clock at 6. Out left to the wing. From the arc. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. "20 seconds left in the first half of this game.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. 11 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Nembhard.
You love to see Darius Garland working on the defensive end. Stay active, contest shots.
Not going to go that time. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Pass to Brooks. Here's Hawkins. 6 to shoot. Here's Vezenkov. That one's good. This game is all even. Here's Nembhard. Yet to see a basket. Johnson with it. Horford outside. High arcing shot. And it's Hawkins with a rebound.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. It'll be the 4th of 5 games for them on the road. Pass to Nembhard. 4 on the clock. Cam Johnson, that one's good. Johnson's got 5 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Brooks left side. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here are the Blazers with the ball. 3-point lead. From deep, Johnson. That shot is off. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pass to Hawkins. Goes up on the wing. Horford pulls it in.
Timeout.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And the Trailblazers call time here. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's Mitchell. Still without a bucket. Pass to Horford. Horford gets it done inside.
Well, this guy's such a polished player from this area of the floor. Al Horford, it doesn't get any easier than that one right there.
Here's Garland. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
It's not easy to work the ball inside of this league, but they've done it all night.
And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer, and he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Hayes. Back to Garland. Inside. Holmgren. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Isaiah Stewart.
Boy, you think about the size and skill set that should allow Chet Holmgren to be very good for a very long time.
And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
And he lobs it up top. And it's all tied up. Holmgren's got 9.
One thing about Chet, this guy plays hard, and he's not going to let defenders phase him.
Now Mitchell. No made baskets yet. And there's a whistle that goes on Doug McDermott. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Substitution.
For the Trailblazers. Here's Edwards. Oh, sweet move. Another shot. And the layup is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
You see the kind of power that Anthony Edwards can play with. This guy, the board, the finish, yes, sir.
To the middle. And stolen by Durant. Here's Anunoby. And he dunks it down.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
Garland with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Back to Holmgren. The ball's knocked loose. Shot clock at 6. Outside Edwards. Down low. And the layup is good. Now it's a 6-point Trailblazer lead. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring...
And few sights are more impressive than Zion taking flight and absolutely annihilating the rim.
Pass to Durant. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Here's Garland. 12 points for him. McDermott outside. Back to Garland. The three is up. No good that time. Portland leading. Edwards with it. Hayes picks him up. Edwards looking for an opening. Adams a screen. Edwards can't hit.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Inside. Here's Williamson. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. And now just a 2-point Portland lead.
This, guys, is something Garland does so well. Excellent reading defenses, exploiting them in the pick and rolls. That is nicely done.
On the wing, Durant. The fader. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
Williamson outside. Portland grabs the miss. Giddey with it. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
The defensive intensity must pick up. It hasn't been the same this half.
Giddey, no good on the free throw. You know, for my money, Josh Giddey is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he has superb vision in the open floor, B.A. Reads the angles and sees how plays develop with ease. His teammates have to be ready for a pass from Giddey at all times.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Pass to Vizenkov. Brooks outside. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from three-point range. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Now Durant. Fires the three. Kept alive. Anunoby on the wing. Pass to Edwards. Here's the teardrop. And he lays it in. And it's an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. Guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Washington outside. Back to Brooks. And stolen by Durant. Here's the break. .146 left in the third quarter. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
and force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Timeout called, Portland.
For your Brooklyn Nets. Make some noise, everyone.
And the Nets with possession here. It's a 10-point game. To stop the run. The shot by Vezenkov, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
1:24 left in the third quarter. Knocks down the long J.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Brooks outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Washington. Portland grabs the miss.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's Nembhard. And a two-handed jam.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Kispert. 15 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Outside Johnson. And again, it's Portland with a three.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Back to the game after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Nembhard. Outside Johnson. The three. Brooks with the rebound.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack. With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Three-pointer connects from downtown.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Shot on the wing, and the shot goes in.
Well, this guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Stewart. Here's Kispert. From downtown. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. The open shot by Brooks. And again, it's Brooklyn.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
Kick it out, kick it out.
Here's Nembhard. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Up top, Thompson. Pass to Brooks. Thompson with a screen. To the paint. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Over the past few years, Doris, injuries and missed games have been on the rise in the NBA.
You know, I'm not exactly sure what the data says as it relates to how big a jump we've seen, but what we know is every team has committed to having a top-of-the-line medical staff. We've seen the league try to minimize back-to-backs and 4 games in 5 nights. Injuries are always a topic of conversation, both for the individual organizations and the league in general.
Edwards for 3. Brooklyn with the board. Timeout called, Brooklyn. And this season, new post-tracking technology introduced 12 cameras following the action with more fidelity than ever.
Well, Big Brother is clearly watching, BA. I guess it's called the Hawkeye system, and it has a chance to enhance analytics, to create visuals, and even someday perhaps help officiate the game. Boy, it's a brave new world out there.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. From deep. Adams grabs the miss. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Outside Durant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, we've seen some teams double up with superstar players at the same position in recent years. Sometimes it works.
Yeah, you know, and other times it doesn't work. I mean, it forces a coach to be very creative. When you have multiple players who are used to being the guy, it can be hard to keep everyone happy.
Garland with the ball, and it's Giddey picking him up. Zinkoff. And the Nets miss again.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Now here's Giddey. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Anunoby. Beyond the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
And here's Garland. Pass to Hayes. Here's the Zinkoff. They still need this. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Durant with it. He's guarded by Washington.
And that's only his first miscue of the night. He's been unbelievably steady so far.
Personal foul.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's Garland. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Now Giddey. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Steven Adams is a great option in these pick and rolls. We know he's a high percentage finisher, guys.
Hayes with it. Pass to Garland. And in deciding against lowering the minimum age for the NBA draft, Grant, you think it's fair to 17 and 18-year-olds who want to go pro?
You know, B.A., I do think it's fair. I mean, there are other avenues in today's basketball environment where compensation for these guys is possible. You have the overseas route. You have the G League Ignite. And, of course, now colleges have the NIL. So that's huge.
Here's Giddey. Right side, Edwards. Jacks up a three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Third personal foul. Team seconds.
And Brooklyn has possession. He got a piece of it. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And here's Kispert from the arc.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
At the line.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Kispert. Shot clock at 5. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Johnson with a bucket.
And Johnson.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Back to Williamson. Outside Garland. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
And here's Mitchell. Kispert on the wing. There's the triple. Drills it from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now Hayes. To the paint. Here's Williamson. And Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, B.A., especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
A shot by Johnson, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Vezenkov. Holmgren with it. And Mitchell over to help. Williamson outside. This one for 3. And the Nets miss again.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Here's Mitchell. Rejected by Holmgren. They recover it. Mitchell with the ball. Hayes picks him up.
Agile and strong. If Zion can get a piece of your shot, it's as good as gone. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Trailblazers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kevin Durant.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Screen by Holmgren. Second chance shot. Pass to Hayes. Here's the Zinkoff. Here's the three. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Now here's Mitchell. The kick out to Johnson. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory.